All right, everybody, welcome to NorCal Sports Network. And this is the same hat that Brock Purdy's dad wears. Chat loves it when Marty Lurie comes on.
Anytime you lose a game this time of year, when you can't go backwards, it's a problem.
All right, everybody. Welcome on in. NorCal Sports Network, Wednesday night, July 23rd. And the Giants get it done in Atlanta. Bounce back after losing the first 4 games of the trip. The team gets it done. Back-to-back games, 9 runs. We're going to break it all down for you. But first, let us thank our sponsor of the show, Chapman Law Group. Chapman Law Group, located in Marin, licensed in all of California. Give Chapman Law Group a call for all your legal needs. You got yourself a personal injury? Give Chapman Law Group a call, 415-613-9483. Let them know NorCal Sports Network sent you. Do not delay. The call's free. The consultation's free for personal injury. Give them a call. Come on. You need help with anything, give Chapman Law Group a call. And you know what? I'm feeling a little good right now, Lou. I think I just got to get a little volume here. And let's get the band going a little bit give them 20 seconds. All right. All right, there we go. Fade the band, and we'll get them out of here, and we'll bring them back at the end of the show. But Lou, ball game today, Giants. This club is a club that if they're got it together, you don't want to face them because they seem to have this resiliency to them that it doesn't quit when their backs are to the wall. When they look like they're done, down and out, they come back and play probably 2 of their best. I would say those are the 2 best games they played back to back all season. When I'm talking about back to back, not their 2 best games all year. But last night's game was very critical, and Landon Roop dealt. The bats showed up. Today, Justin Verlander gets it done. And after that first inning, I thought there's no way he's going to get through 5. 40 pitches. I'm thinking this guy's going to be lucky if he gets through 3. And I'm going to play the play of the game. Yeah, he still walked 5. Exactly, Johnny. He walked 5. It was not a stellar performance, but it was a gutsy performance in the humidity. And I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, what was the play of the game. And hey, look at that. I like that. I'm looking at my Dan Caveman from Even Your Dynasty show, one of the co-hosts over there with Cody. He's got a lineup that he put out. I like that. Lee, Chapman, Devers, Adames, Eldridge at the 5. Lee, Chapman, Devers, Adames, Eldridge, Ramos, Stephen Kwan, Casey Schmidt, Adley Rutschman. Now, that would be a heck of a lineup. You get that lineup together come second half, late August or August, bring up Eldridge. All of a sudden, you've got Devers, big league hitter. Chapman, when he's on, is a big league hitter. Adames, when he's on. Ramos, when he's on. Kwan is really good. Schmidt, when he's on. Rutschman. Now that lineup gets a lot longer. I didn't see this. I was just looking for something on ours today, but I like that, Dan. I like that lineup. Now, let me show you what I thought was the play of the game today. And it's right here. I'm not going to do it with sound, but this is the play of the game right there. Gets Verlander out of the inning, and it is a double play. And that turned around the game because that was a 3-2 pitch. Verlander walks him. He's got to face a whole nother batter. Melvin said that if he wasn't going to let him get to 50 pitches in the inning. So that play, that's where Chapman earns his money right there. And he earned his money with his bat today. In fact, Lou, let's hit the players of the game today.
Hey, Dan, one thing about that play, that was pitch 59.
No, that was pitch
because he did 40 in the first.
That was pitch 70.
Oh, was it pitch 69 then? Yeah, I knew it was on the 9.
It was the 70th pitch. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's huge considering. And you got to remember the Atlanta pitcher had 42 pitches in the first inning. So then you were hoping, okay, the Giants had the advantage. Okay, go ahead.
That was amazing. I mean, what I liked about the play is two things about it. One, Chapman is lightning quick with, his hands and getting rid of the ball. But so is Casey Schmidt. And to me, I am going to just come out here and say it. I don't think I'm over the top. People have thought I was over the top with Casey. I think Casey is got all-star second baseman in his future. I would say, as if he stays with the Giants as a second baseman, he will make the all-star team within the next 1 to 3 seasons. And why do I say that? Second base is a very weak position in baseball. You have Ketel Marte in the National League. That's about the best there is. And then, so who's going to back up Marte? Is it Nico Horner? Is it, go down the list. It's not, there's not a ton of top second baseman. Casey gets a full season under his belt. You see his power. Ozzie Albies is in there. Yeah. Giovanni, that's because that's the position he's playing, dude. Come on. Look at that comment by Giovanni. It's not even worth putting up on the screen. But Casey turns the double play very quickly. He's got a cannon for an arm, which allows you to get those double plays when they're bang, bang. The difference of 100-mile-an-hour throw over to first base versus a 90-mile-an-hour throw from another second baseman, maybe 85, huge difference. Also, when you got a cutoff man where Casey gets the cutoff, you want him taking the cutoff versus Adames, because Casey can throw a strike to the plate. But I think, Lou, don't you believe that he's got 20 to 25 home run power?
Being an all-star, that might be a little bit way, way up there. I think a super second baseman. You got to remember, he hasn't played it a year. He's still adjusting. Being an all-star, it takes a while. But I like what you're thinking, Dan. Because second baseman isn't, super good quality. But I love the way he gets the ball and releases it. For a guy that's maybe played, what do you think, 24 games at second? He's still amazing, getting rid of the ball and playing and, getting rid of the ball, but actually doing it the right way. So you don't have a second guy sliding into you or anything. But I think he's got a rocket arm. I mean, obviously he's got a better arm than Adames, and I'd rather have him there taking the cutoff and throwing the home plate than Adames. That's just me.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah,
you know,
for sure.
I don't know about an all-star. That's, pretty good.
Well,
but
the
hey,
reason I
he's your
say
guy.
that, the reason I
You
only
know.
say that, and I'm not trying to be hyperbole here, I just see a guy that can hit 250 to 270 and hit a lot of home runs and drive in runs and play really sound defense. And when you start looking at stats of second baseman, Albies is getting up there, as he ages more and more. He's not having a great season. Nico Horner has little power. Xavier Edwards is a nice player. I like him. Not a lot of power. You start seeing power numbers and RBIs as a second baseman, that gets you notice. I'm not saying he's going to beat out Marte. I'm saying he could be a second or third guy as the second baseman. If there's 3 second basemen that get picked, he might make it. And I'm not saying he's going to make it right away, but I think within the next 3 years, he might make an appearance because I see the athleticism in everything he does with his ability to catch, swipe, tag, throw the ball, pick it up, get rid of it. And I just think he's going to grow into the position. Remember, guys, he's played probably 20.
Yeah, I said about maybe 12 to 18 games at second. That's it.
I mean, in his career, wait till he learns the position when he comes in and he plays the second base the rest of the season. And then next year he comes into camp as the starting second baseman. That makes a huge difference. But now that I'm talking about Casey, I'm going to give you my players of the game. My number one player of the game today, you just saw him in the highlight reel there, Matt Chapman. He goes 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs, a nice deep home run shot that put the Giants up 3-0, a meaningful home run in a clutch situation, makes the nice grab at third base to start the double play, and then takes one on the elbow of all places. The x-rays were negative is what the report was. I just don't know if that thing's going to swell up and stiffen up and he's going to be able to play Friday. My guess is he will, but it's possible he might miss a game or two. I don't know. Haven't heard any reports. If any of you have heard anything, please put it in the chat. My next player of the game is Rafael Devers. And then I am going to give the third player of the game. I'm going to go with Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander, he gets his first win as a Giant, long overdue, goes 5, gutted out innings, walks 5, only strikes out 3, but only gives up 1 hit. Lowers his ERA from 4.99 to 4.70. That's an excited locker room for, a 20-year veteran. That helps the club out. So those are my 3 players of the game. What about you, Lou?
I said this in the green room. Dan, I saw something tonight for the first time in, I believe, 15 years at the Giant game tonight. And that was a San Francisco Giant hitting a homer in consecutive innings. I haven't seen it in a long time. The first homer, I don't even know if he hit it because I thought it bounced on the plate. But him being a lefty, he poked it out. And then, of course, he hit another bomb in the 6th inning. So I think one of the things before the chat, the trade, we knew we were going to get somebody solid, and now he's showing it. And I think the one good thing about Devers, unlike our other players that we have on our team, he's actually a contact hitter. If you remember last night, 2 great singles, right? Nice, loud contact singles. Today, because of his swing, he hit the one. I think he got out, the 2nd row in the 5th inning. The other one was, was gone. So he's going to be my number 1 star. And I think you bring up a great point about Verlander. It was a gut check. I mean, it seemed like every inning he wasn't going to get out. Being a veteran, he got that double play that, you talk about with Chapman in the 3rd. It was a gut-wrenching, and I'm happy for him, because a guy can only take so many guts. But now that he's won a game, and if you look at the stats and didn't watch the game, it looks like Verlander pitched a one-hitter through 5. Trade him. He's never going to be hotter. No, I'm kidding. We're going to need all the arms we can get. But my number 2 guy is going to be someone who we've really sort of ridden sort of in a slump, and his defense has let us down, and that's Ramos. I thought that was an incredible play. I believe it was the top of the 5th, the top of the 4th, that catch to preserve the no-hitter at the time. That was a nice, great defensive play, and if we're going to give him shit for not even doing the basics, we got to compliment him when he makes a real solid play in left field. So he's going to be my number 2 hitter. You already said Chapman. I'm going to give it to Lucchesi again. Lucchesi again. 1 inning, 10 pitches, 8 strikes. Thank you for coming. And he sort of has been a guy that's been sort of our quiet guy. He's come in 3 straight times, faced 3 straight batters. He's done his job. So, I'm going to give him the compliment, and he's going to be my 3rd star. And I think what's amazing is 2 nights. It's amazing how one game can sort of change, Dan. And we talk about how one game can maybe be the difference. Obviously, as we reported on NorCal Sports, they had a closed-door meeting on Monday night. The team was embarrassed. Obviously, Adames spoke to the public where it sort of got out, where he didn't sort of like the attitude. He didn't know what was going on. You can see when you have a closed-door meeting, 2 things are going to happen. Either the team's going to come back, and it's going to be a 360, complete badass like they've done. And, now they've had 2 straight games. I sort of wish they were playing tomorrow, because now you're going to have Thursday, you have day off. They're coming back to Oracle, where who knows how the weather is going to be because it's been cold out. It's been overcast. But it should be a fun time Friday night against the Mets. But I just think in a period of 48 hours, it's amazing how, Giovanni, every time we say anything, you're always against us. Players only mean it's not closed door meeting. Okay, I'm sorry. By the way, your boy Adames, yeah, he's 1 for his last 10, so he's not really spooking me. All right. And then Giovanni, if you like it so much that we're not doing such a good job, when we put the link on, why don't you come on the air with us?
Yeah, come on in, Giovanni. You said a year ago, Giovanni's I'll tell you what. Giovanni is just AI. He's not a real person. He doesn't have a soul.
Yeah, but I think most importantly is, and I've been saying this all year, the Giants are just a big tease. Now we've sort of gotten blessed where we've had 2 great games. Let's come back home and give it a 3rd time, because if you win 3 games, now you have a winning streak. So let's come back. I thought, it was really key too, because as Dan predicted, we still need before the trade deadline to win more games. And, they almost got help today from Minnesota. The Dodgers came back incredible in the 9th. Arizona's had 2 real tough L's in a row. They've lost 4-3 and 3-2. I think they're going to be selling. So it's a golden opportunity for us to, big weekend, packed house, especially Saturday with Stephen Curry bobblehead. Let's go out, play as a team, and make us proud, Dan.
Yeah, very good. Hey, I like this. Aaron, is Giovanni Tom Murphy? We've never seen Tom Murphy. We've never seen Giovanni. He comes in only as a troll when the Giants do something good. He doesn't show up when the Giants lose. He comes in, but we never see him. We've invited him on the show. We want to see his mug and see if he's got a pulse, see if he's real. I'm real, he says. I called Lou on the back-to-back inning home run blasphemy. How am I AI? Lou was talking about back-to-back inning home runs by the same person. I don't know if you're saying the same thing or what. I didn't see your comment, but I want to address this one comment because I did make this comment about Jung-Hoo Lee last year when I saw him go the other way after he hit a foul ball down the right field line. He finally hits a double right off the left field line. I thought, wow, this guy's got the ability to pull the ball and he's got the ability to go with the pitch. I did say one day. I don't know if that day is any day coming soon. I think I said he would win a batting title one day while a Giant. Maybe that's year 4. Okay. He's in year 2. It looks like it's going to take some tuning up in next year. He started off the season looking like he might be a batting title guy, 350.
He's up 320. Yeah.
He was at 350, but you know what? I said it. I may be wrong, probably will be wrong, but I might as well keep it since I said it, right? It's out there. He doesn't look like a batting title guy right now, nor has he for quite a while. But
hey, Dan, I wanted to make one comment about when you went and saw your Twitter of the guy, Even Dynasty. Just so you guys know, Cleveland lost 10 in a row. They've now come back, sort of like how the Giants play, as Dan says, to win 11 out of 12. And they won, I believe, 7 in a row. So I don't think Kwan's going to be on the trade deadline.
Yeah,
they're only one game below 500. Yeah, Tigers have been
one in their last 9. Yeah, all of a sudden
they can't score.
Are just
and and Dan, we told you this homestand was going to be tough. We all said, "Oh, we're playing Pittsburgh. Oh, but we're not going against their best pitcher." They just, they've won 4 straight now, and they're scoring. So, the Mets have come in to win. They swept their last series. Pittsburgh swept their series. So,
Pirates have won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Mets have won 4 in a row. Maybe that's where you're looking at.
Yeah. So
the Mets have won 4 in a row. They lead the Phillies by a half game. I probably have the hats wrong up there, I bet. Yep, I do. But
that's too far away to switch.
Yeah, it's only a half game. Tigers, like you said, the Indians 8-2, while the Tigers are 1-9. Excuse me. Cleveland has climbed to within 8 of the Tigers. The best record in baseball, Lou, if I said who does it belong to, you would say
Milwaukee.
You got it. The Milwaukee Brewers have the best record in all of baseball, 61-41, just a game over the Cubs and just over the Blue Jays and Astros, who are 60-42. And it's pretty crazy. 60-42. The Tigers are 60-43. So the Tigers have been falling apart. I saw somebody with a comment in the
Dan, one of the things is I sent this to you the other day. Cleveland has the 27th easiest schedule. So when you're hot, and that's the one thing about the trade deadline. And we've seen this with the Giants. You get hot the week before, it either is going to work for you or it's going to work against you, because after the 31st you can't do anything. So it's one of those things you got to sort of decide. The Dodgers have the 28th easiest schedule.
Yeah, wow.
So
make sure to hit that like out there, everybody. It does help the algorithms of the show. We really do appreciate it. It puts it out to more people, the more people that like it. So we do appreciate this. Giovanni, let's see. Can anybody class? All right, this is class time, classroom time. Is there anything in that statement that stands out to you? I see 2 words in this statement by Giovanni.
The last 2?
The last 2. When he says, "Trust me," that's when I know that something's wrong with his comment. Giovanni, how can we trust you? We've asked you to come on the show. You said you would come on the show. You never come on the show. Cam, I have pretty much the same haircut as Schmidt, but I got a little bit of fuzz right here. Can you see that fuzz in there? It's gray. It's kind of a little bit of brown, dark brown, a little bit of gray, a little salt and pepper. Going more salt these days. But I may order me the Freebird and just start shaving it so it looks like the rest of my forehead.
Dan, Milwaukee is 13-2 in their last 15. And the problem with them and why I don't think they're going to fall like Giovanni is today was a perfect example. They got 14 hits, 11 were singles, 7 of them were with 2 outs. This team advances, something that, we want the Giants to do.
Steal bases.
And they steal bases left and right. And they have a 3-headed monster. We all talk about how good Webb is. They have 3 studs right now. Now, one guy is, he's a rookie. But he's 3-1 with an ERA of like 1.8, and he had 1 bad start. But Peralta, they are good, and their bullpen is just as good as us. So I mean, you'll see how desperate the Cubs are. Remember, the Cubs spent what $100 million more salary wise than Milwaukee. Most people probably can't even name 5 Milwaukee guys, but they're a team for real. So I just wanted to bring that up. I don't want to face them.
Look at the stolen bases here, Lou. Let's go from top to bottom. Okay, look at the Rays, 133, Cubs and Brewers, 118, 116, then 95. Look at Texas going. Seattle, Phillies, Boston. Where are the Giants? Way down.
Yeah.
Tied at 50. What do they got? 40. Oh, I thought they had 51 stolen bases. They only have 46. My goodness, that's not even a stolen base every 2 games.
Probably because we lost when late night Lamont went over to the American League. Maybe we lost his 4 stolen bases.
They would count. They would still count as a Giant. But is that pretty unreal or what?
Well, they tried to make it easier for teams to steal. We just still are learning the system, I guess.
How are we doing in strikeouts this year? Let's see where we're at there. Colorado. Okay. Wait a minute here. Okay. So the teams that strike out, Giants are 18th. So meaning they're like, 18th. So they got 862. I'm surprised they're not closer to like 25 to 30 as much as they strike out. But interesting. How are we doing with...
Again, we late night Lamont got traded to the American League, so we lose those 2. I'm kidding.
Home runs, Giants are 25th with 95. Wow. Remember they hit like 220 in 2021?
Yep.
Wow.
Didn't they lead the National League?
I think they did. Yeah, they did. It was just one of those years. Do we think Buster already has his mind made up about deadline moves? Doubt a few more games sways him. I would think he's looking at, here's what I would do. Not that he's a great starter. Maybe you can go out and get Mitch Keller. That's probably the prize of the starting pitchers out there. We talked a little bit about him last night or the night before, but Mitch Keller's doing well with Pittsburgh. But Zach Eflin pitched tonight for the Baltimore Orioles against the Cleveland Indians. And
on the road, too.
On the road. And he had a pretty decent line. This was his line for the night. Zach Eflin went 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 base on ball, 5 Ks. So 1 strikeout inning, only walked 1. The 2 runs were in 1 inning. I was actually watching the game. It involved, Ramirez.
Standard.
I mean, he got a.
And he only makes $16 million a year. It's amazing.
Yeah, he got a double, and but that was the big inning there that helped the Indians end up beating the Orioles 3-2. And Zach Eflin threw 84 pitches. To me, no doubt it was a showcase game for him.
Yep.
He came off the IL. They got him ready. He possibly has one more start with him with Baltimore, but I would think Baltimore would like to trade him before that start. because something happens to Eflin, they get nothing for him, right?
Yeah.
You always run the risk when you send out a pitcher that he's either going to get shellacked or he's going to get hurt. So, and he almost did get hurt tonight. He took a vicious line drive. You might see it in the highlight. Right back at him. It knocked his glove off of him, just knocked his glove right out of his hand. It was hit 110 or something like that. It was pretty on the nose, but yeah, I was just doing a little scouting. So I was watching him to see how he performed. 5 innings, 2 runs, only walked 1, only gave up 2 hits. Not a bad outing for a guy that's not going to cost you a lot. So he could be a number 4 or 5 starter. There's guys like Mitch Keller who would be better, but you're going to pay more for Mitch Keller. So it all depends. See, we all want the Giants to go out and get Quan and Adley Rutschman, as Dan from Even Your Dynasty so put it. And I would love that, but I don't know how much that's going to cost the Giants to go out and get guys like that. So I think that's the bottom line. I have a feeling the Giants will make some minor moves. I think they'll add 1 pitcher, if not 2. And I think they will try to add a right-handed hitting outfielder along the lines of a Ramon Laureano. And we're hearing that they might add a utility infielder for a Isaiah Kiner-Kalefa, something like that. He would not be the starting second baseman for the Giants. He's a backup. His OPS plus is 83. League average is 100. You don't want that as your starting second baseman. If you were to...
What about your boy Sandy? He pitched again today and pitched great.
Yeah, not bad.
But to get someone like him,
it'll cost you.
You're going to have to give... Yep, it's going to cost you. Nothing's for free. You got to remember, other teams, they don't mind giving them up, but they're giving up so they can get good prospects.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's got to work both ways.
Yeah. If you look at, let me see something here. I'll
tell you one thing. San Diego, boy, they've lost 5 out of their last 6, all 1-run games. Boy, it all adds up this time of year.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, if you looked at just looking at this on an objective basis here, you could look at these stats right here, and you might say, well, the guy on the left looks a little bit better, but look at the games 88-45. So more than 2 times as many plate appearances. So if you doubled everything, let's say you just doubled the guy on the right, you would say his hits would go to 60, 66. His home runs would go to 10. His RBIs would go to 34. Stolen bases would remain at 0. Batting average, probably hang around the spot, but on base percentage, slugging, those don't really change much. But you look at the OPS plus and the OPS, and that's Casey Schmidt and Isaiah Kiner-Kalefa. Falefa. I don't think Falefa is a guy that comes in and takes over the starting role. He becomes a good piece to have. We'll see how this thing goes. I don't know.
Dan, I got a question. Sorry, someone was asking regarding this, if we're going to make moves. Do you think Buster being his first year, we have 3 guys that really aren't part of our future that are going to be free agents at the end of the year? Flores, Yaz, and Verlander. Do you think they could be on the move? So we get something, because at the end of the year, we're not going to bring him back. I don't think they're going to be our future.
Well, if you trade Verlander,
and you still save what, about $5 million, because he's what, 15.9.
Yeah, I don't know what you get for him. I don't think you're getting a big league ready arm. I'm not sure. I don't know. Would the Tigers want a guy like him back? I just don't know. After today's performance, I feel like the Giants have been, like, hey, we've got to get innings. I'm not crazy about his. I'm just not crazy about his stuff, Lou. It's 95, 96 a fastball.
Just because
that is just straight. Sometimes it beats guys, but he's got to set that fastball up with the curveball. He's got to get, and that curveball hangs. He doesn't look to me like his stuff is crisp and sharp like it used to be years ago, obviously. But I don't know if they want to get rid of an arm that is they're short on arms.
Yeah. No. I just thought I'd bring it up since they're all not going to really be here next year, and they're all.
Who's the other guy? Wilmer. Again, it's a tough situation because they're only a game and a half out, and there's nobody behind them. They're in the driver's seat of the teams that are chasing the wild card. They're ahead
if
of.
They go 3-3 on their homestand.
I don't think it puts them out of it because nobody else is.
We're going to be like we've been the last 4 years.
Yeah,
for that third wild card. Okay, no, nothing wrong with that.
I mean, if you look at why don't we pull up the standings here since we're talking about it, and we'll take a look, guys, at the actual standings. We'll take a look at the wild card here. All right, there we have it in the National League. As I blow that up for you, the Mets.
Can you just do the wild card instead?
I thought I did. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay.
Thought I hit it. There we go. All right. So let's look at the American League since it's part of baseball. Sure. Yankees by 2, Mariners and Red Sox in a dead
Seattle
heat.
Again. Mm-hmm.
And then look how many teams are fighting. You got Texas, Tampa tied. Cleveland right in the thick of it, 1 game over 500. And you really can't eliminate the Royals.
Hey, they just took 3 out of 4 against the Cubs at Chicago.
You can't really. I mean, the Twins is a big loss today. I think the Angels got to look and say we're sellers. Come on, you do this every year. You teases and you go down. Orioles are definitely sellers. They're done. The A's should be sellers. The White Sox are sellers. So we have, I would say, 4 sellers in the American League for sure. Maybe the Twins. I think the Twins, you could throw them into possible sellers. I don't think they're trading Ryan unless they get a really big haul for him. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 5 sellers. Maybe the Royals. We'll see. But let's say 5. And then in the National League, I think you start off with the Diamondbacks are sellers. The Marlins could be sellers. The Braves are definitely selling. So 1, 2, 3, and the Pirates and 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got maybe 11 to 12 sellers and we've got, again, remember what I said the other night, 15 to 18 teams. So if you got 12 sellers, Lou, you got 18 buyers. Let's say you've got 13 sellers. Okay, let's go back and look at this. And let's throw in the Royals, the Twins, the Angels 3, Orioles 4, A's 5, White Sox 6. Let's say all 6 of those are sellers. And then let's say the Cardinals decide to sell. And they figure, hey, we're not going to do it. And the Diamondbacks, there's 2. Marlins 3, Braves 4, Pirates 5, Nationals 6, Rockies 7. So 7 and 6, 13 teams. That leaves you 17 buyers, Lou, and 13 sellers, 17 buyers. Again, when you got more houses on the market, it becomes a buyer's market. When you have less houses on the market and a lot more people looking for those houses, it becomes a seller's market. This should be again, because of the wild card, a seller's market. Sellers should be able to dictate what they want. So how does that help with the Giants, who have, not as big of a farm system to choose, for teams that they really like? They like, obviously, Eldridge. They like maybe a Wisenhunt, and the rest, and some teams will like a Birdsong still because they think, hey, we can fix them. But then the rest of the guys are down, maybe a couple just got promoted to AA, but most of them are AA and lower. So does a team want to wait a couple years on prospects? So we'll see.
If not prospects, what about the Giants maybe trading one of our bullpen arms? I mean, I know we'll give Walker to anyone, but I'm just saying, because a lot of teams, like right now, I mean, the Dodgers have no bullpen. The Yankees, they have no bullpen, where they're looking for bullpen help, and the Giants, as you know, we have one of the best bullpens in the league. Are they willing to give up one of their pieces? Maybe a Duvall. I'm just, I
don't know.
I mean, that's sort of our plus.
Yeah.
We'll know in a week. It'll be exciting.
Mitchell and Ness bought a pup. What kind of pup did you get? Yes, purebreds are not cheap. Let's hear what kind of pup you got.
Up now.
Oh, geez.
Golden.
You could pay $2,500 or more for some pure breeds.
A golden, yeah.
I mean, Buster, a beagle. All right, my first dog growing up as a kid was a beagle. They can be yappers. They are definitely love food. They will eat. They're
loading in the house.
Rooker or Quan and get me an arm. I don't think Rooker fits the team. He's not a great defender, and he got enough DHs to build an army. I mean, they got more DHs on this team that can't do much in the area of fielding. I just don't see Rooker as the right. I'd love to have Rooker. I just don't know if he's the right fit. Quan would be a great fit because he'd be a leadoff guy and a good outfielder.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
Give me Quan. He's the guy. Yeah. This is going to be interesting. I get a feeling, guys, that there may be something coming down the pike possibly as early as tomorrow.
Do they still have the trade deadline rumors?
Yeah, there's rumors up all over the place. Don't be shocked. I don't know if the Giants will make a trade, but don't be shocked if there's some kind of roster move tomorrow. We'll see how this thing goes down. I just don't know. Shane Bieber? I don't know about Shane Bieber. I don't know. I haven't really paid much attention to him. Is he still in the league? Bieber? I already put out a trade yesterday for Laureano. Charlie Morton, and Zach Eflin getting 2 arms plus Laureano. Quan is a good fit. He's not worth 2 top 100 prospects. Well, do the Giants even have 2 top 100 prospects? I mean, you're not giving up Bryce Eldridge for Quan. So I don't know. So who's the other top?
Quan's an
100?
all-star. He's a contact hitter, and he's solid defensively, and he's got a very strong arm. So he'd fit right in. But yeah, you got to give something.
Would I rather have Yaz or Rooker? Well, give me Rooker for the first 6, 7 innings, and then you'll have to give me Yaz. But that outfield, if you put Rooker out there with with Ramos, man, that could be a fun show to watch just in itself. Let's see. Oh, he has his eyes closed. Be ready September 6th. Oh, he was just born. Let's see. Was he just born like in the last couple of days? Usually they go at 8 weeks. Today's the 23rd. Hold on. I'm going to guess his birthday. Don't put it in the chat. I'm going to guess his birthday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They say be ready when? September what? What was that date? 6th? All right. I'm going to nail his birth date down. What did I do with my date here? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to say he was born July 15th. I would think the eyes are open by now then. Maybe it was just born a couple days ago. What was his birth? July 15th. Somebody else that's guessing the same. What was his birthday of your pup, Mitchell and Ness? Come on, this is a family show. We're not just a baseball sports show. We get into dogs. I'm guessing July 15th. Christopher Byers says July 15th. We need to know, Mitchell and Ness, if you're going to share with the family, the Beagle. When was the Beagle born? Just last Sunday, he believes. That was, just 3 days ago, like the 20th? Wow. Okay.
Congrats.
Johnny's got 2 dogs. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. We got to do a dog show one of these days. We're going to have to do a dog show, Lou, where everybody brings their dog on camera. Look, my guy, he's always with me. He never leaves my side. There he is, right down there on the floor.
Buster.
Hey, Buster boy. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. He's always here. He's just always with me. This guy's, I was showing some people Buster tonight. Here's a picture of Buster the day I got him. Or not the day I got him, but the day I picked him out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's old Buster boy. Yeah. If I play the little video of Buster when I picked him out, he jumps up and starts barking because he recognizes the voice of the breeder. He remembers. It was I picked him out on June 29th, 2017.
Yeah. He's a good boy.
He's in the red.
He's a good boy. I name him Buster. There's not a lot of jump up in there. You're going to name him Buster? Yeah.
They all have red collars.
No, this one's pink. He's in the red to the left, or right in the middle.
Okay.
Right in the middle. There's orange.
Do you want me to take a picture of him, you holding him? Sure.
That's Buster. There's a funny one of them.
Oh, you cute. Oh, you cute.
There he is. Laying down there, laying down.
Just like he is now.
Yeah. That's why I picked him, Mellow.
Oh, you cute.
Yeah, that was a fun. That's the mama. That's the mama right there.
This is Buster's mommy.
Great,
Labs.
great dogs.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
dogs.
if you guys
Oh, yeah.
want, hey, up in the Bay Area, you guys want to get a great lab. They're not cheap, but these labs are so well. They're mellow. They're very trained. It's in Prunedale, called Stouffer's Labs in Prunedale. That's down there by Salinas, kind of. So if you want a great lab, in fact, you know who else bought a lab there was Kevin Costner.
The actor?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's Stouffer's Labs in Prunedale. I'm telling you, these dogs are so well trained. They're trained. When you pick them up, they're already housebroken because they are taught to go through a doggy door, and they actually will they'll go into like a little plastic pool, like a little waiting, those little with shavings inside of them, and that's they just learn to go in there. So you get a doggy door, man, they're just easy. So are you serious, Philip? Is that true? He said he met all of them? Or is that a joke? Or is that I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I will let me see. Stouffer. Yeah. I'll show you the
yeah, my last dog was a golden retriever.
Golden retriever?
Yeah.
Oh, they're the best. I've had 3 of those.
She was 13, then arthritis and internal bleeding.
Yeah, I hate that. I had to put my golden down.
Yeah.
Goldens are the best. Here's they got unbelievable facilities. But this is their webpage. There's all the Stouffer's Labs. I'm trying to make this smaller, but I can't. Hey, look at that. Let me see if I got any. Yeah, they're smart, mellow, and beautiful. Yeah, look. This. It's a huge place. 2.5 acres, really well cared for. They have.
And Dan, I have a good friend of mine. She trains. I guess they'd be called the jumpers. The ones you see in the shows. So she has a place at Fairfield with a dive. Not a board, but it's more of a wood thing, and teaches them how to, jump for distance. It's sort of amazing how they train them. I mean, it's over and over and over and over again.
For some reason, I can't get this thing to go. It's like over 100%, and I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that's it. Stouffer's Labs. If check them out on the web, Stoffers. Tell him Dan Cucimilio, from NorCal Sports Network. You get a dog. I'm telling you, I almost got another one recently, and I just decided, you know what? I'm just enjoying Buster so much. What's that?
Remember, Dan? You had one, the black lab.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna. So I got the black. I was gonna get a. What do I feed? Chicken adobo or lumpia? Yeah. Yeah, he would love chicken adobo, believe me. And he loves lumpia too. But I do feed Buster some of the more natural stuff. Can you do a trade machine thing? Says the beautiful chicken. Sure. Tell me what you want. What do you want to see? I'll pull it up for you. Born July 6th. Okay. Just a little off. I thought July 15th. There we go. July 6th. Hey, wait a minute. Is July 6th, is that D-Day? What is D-Day? Which day
July
is D-Day?
7th.
7th. Okay.
Yeah. Close. That's what you should name your dog. D-Day.
D-Day. TG, I am an hour or a plane from being back home. I see it. I'm not sure. Oh, he may be talking to someone. June 6th is D-Day, they're saying. Yeah, I thought it was D-Set. Yeah. You're thinking of December 7th, maybe with Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
June 6th.
I was never good in Houston. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. D-Day is, June 6th. I'm sorry, not July. It's 7th, June 6th. That's right. I knew it was a 6th. It's June 6th. We're both wrong. Okay. Thanks, guys. So, yeah, hey, guys, go save up and get yourself one of those labs. Oh, Dallas is delayed. We got to bring in Dallas. Let's bring in Dallas and get his take on the game today. I'm sure he's got some takes. It was a great win for the Giants.
Big win.
Huge win. Huge. As they say, it is huge. These two wins were the biggest two wins. I mean, not the big, but the best played two games in a row.
Back-to-back wins. Back-to-back victories.
Or back-to-back. This was the best.
JC, I'm not going to be in Vegas until Breeders' Cup last weekend of October, and I'm there for 10 days.
The link is in there, Dallas. Oh, Spencer's got a cat named Bosa. Is he lightning quick off the edge?
Is he always injured?
Oh, is he always injured? Come on, Lou. All right. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how the Niners do. They said, I listened to the press conference yesterday, and that they think he'll be coming back in, like Ricky Pearsall will be back in maybe 3 days.
And the Arizona boy hurt himself today, hamstring.
Who did?
And he was having such a good off year.
Who?
Our wide receiver.
Pearsall?
Yeah. The fast guy from Arizona.
Oh, you mean the little guy?
Yeah. Hurt himself today.
Cowing?
Yeah.
He hurt himself today.
Hamstring.
Oh, that's a month. He's going to miss almost all of training camp. Oh, geez. What the one position that they cannot afford to lose.
Nope.
And that was the one guy that they were hoping to get something out of this year.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm sort of surprised. I didn't know the Niners, they have such a new team. You know, it's sort of crazy how everything's coming along. And did you see their over and under? People are predicting only like 9 wins. Didn't you think with their schedule, the Niners would have like maybe?
Oh, I think they'll win
12,
10
13?
at least. I don't think they'll get to 12 or 13. I think they get 10 or 11. But
JC, I know it's a cream puff schedule, but you got to have a team that can compete.
Yeah. Let's bring in deloading before we bring in Dallas. Dallas, I see you there.
Deloading. Good to have you back, bud. Good to have you back.
Dallas,
what's up, guys? It's been a while.
Enjoying the spread back there.
Deloading, are you okay? Or
he's up on the he's got a dog.
Are you finally I know you've been probably watching your summer league basketball and finally got over the Warriors.
I have not been watching at all.
Welcome back. We miss you.
Summer league basketball. I can't. I have a hard time. I can't watch summer league basketball. I don't take it serious.
Usually, I'll watch if they got some exciting guys or young guys I want to pay attention to. I watched like half of one of the games to watch that Tuhi guy. And I didn't like what I saw at all, so I kind of just shut it off. I'm like, okay.
It was sort of like watching the WNBA.
I was just going to do that. I was just going to ask the question: what's worse, watching summer league basketball in Vegas or the WNBA? I've got to say the WNBA is worse.
Depends who's playing.
I gotta say, watching the WNBA,
And even like, I don't know when we stop playing. Like, why is Post not playing in the summer league? I know he got a ton of minutes, but like, still, sophomore season, you can't play in the summer league. I don't know.
yeah. Uh-oh. I see Dallas. It looks like maybe his little pooch may have had a little surgery.
Uh-oh.
Maybe a new. Is it a male or female? Male?
Oh, is he wearing the cone?
Give
The
me the
dreaded
sign.
11
Give me the
days?
tip of the hat. Is it a male? Give me the tip of the hat. It's a
Is he
male.
wearing the cone?
Okay, the male. It must be he got neutered. Did he get neutered? Uh-oh.
Yeah, the cone, the dreaded 11
What other
days.
kind of surgery do you get on a male dog that happens? We'll bring Dallas in shortly, but and then we got Johnny Cesari in the hole. We got Dallas Helliker on deck with his dog, Dallas Helliker. Okay, there we go. All right, what's up, Deloading? What's on your mind? Want to talk a little Giants baseball tonight?
Yeah, I haven't been in as much because sometimes when they're losing, I just don't want to I just want to be done with the game. I get bummed out by it. I don't
Mhm.
like, you know what I
Imagine
mean?
being on our show.
Oh, I know. So I haven't been in as much. Honestly, with if Devers, Adames, Chapman, those guys can be streaky at times. If they can just get going, I'm kind of hoping Buster buys just because I want to see what this team can do
Mhm.
the whole rest of the way. I don't know. If they just keep playing like this, get more consistent at bats from a lot of those guys, I think they can be solid. But they're
Well,
definitely going to need to add stuff.
Devers is the key. He's the X factor on this team. He gets hot, it could get other guys hot. Today, how many hits did the Giants end up having today, Lou? I didn't even remember what the final box score was. Did they have 10? Let's see. Yeah, they had 10 hits. They had 10 hits, and I don't recall a ton of strikeouts today. They had a total of they had 12. Wow. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. I guess I was driving and listening to the game for a while, but everybody in the lineup got a hit except Adames and Yaz. So 7 of the 9 got hits today. Chapman's got his average up to 243, which is right above his career average. So he'll probably push it up to about 250, and then it'll come back down, and then it'll go back up. That's just kind of how he is. Mm-hmm. He doesn't maintain his average generally. It's more streaks.
God forbid, can he stop getting hit though?
Oh gosh,
him and Adames, they just can't stop getting hit.
I tell you, I was shocked that he didn't have an elbow guard.
And then Devers almost took one to the face.
I know. Some of these pitchers are just really atrocious. Some of these pitchers, they just don't have any command or control of where they're letting the ball throw, and they're not major league ready pitchers. There's a lot of pitching is watered down in the big leagues, in my opinion. Very watered down. Just not enough quality pitchers. And because you got so many arm injuries, you're blowing through, you're going into your next level, the guys that aren't major league ready because there's nobody else to throw. So, all right. Well, Dallas, I see you in there. I think he stepped away. Oh, there he is.
Hey, Deloading, I have a question. Is there anyone you want the Giants to pick up? And if you do pick up somebody good, is there anyone you're willing to give up on? Like, in other words, if we get a stud, we're going to have to give one up. Is there anyone you could see the Giants? Like, who would make your day if the Giants picked this person up? And if we lose somebody, you'd still be okay because you want to improve the team. That's all that matters.
In terms of giving someone up, are you talking about someone on the active roster or like a minor league?
Well, I'm not sure on the minors who we would have that somebody would want, except for, stud. So
my only thought with Luciano is sell high. He's been kind of killing the ball much better than he was at the start of the year. I mean, I said it earlier in the chat. Rooker or Quan, I think, would be two guys that I would more so Quan.
Yeah, I like him.
Especially with Devers moving to first, it just opens up a little bit more of what you can do with that DH spot, and then obviously right field is something that they need.
Somebody
to
like
address.
Laureano or something like that.
Yeah, Laureano, I'd love to. The starting pitchers, I'm more fluid on. As long as I just want them to get an arm. I don't really.
Sucks that Cleveland all of a sudden started winning.
Yeah. Amazing.
I mean,
and
they have
the third easiest schedule the rest of the year. That's why I keep saying it's who you play and when you play them.
Cleveland is only 2.5 out. That's how do you sell when you're 2.5 out? How do you tell your fan base? We don't think we have it. I don't know. That's tough, but maybe Cleveland will lose 5 in a row, and then it'll maybe that'll happen. But let's bring in Dallas to the show, to the stage. Where's the pup? Oh, there's the pup. He's got a black tail.
No,
is that a toy? What is that?
That's a toy.
That's a toy. What do we got? What do we got here? It's doggy day. All right, we got look at that. He's got a skunk for a toy.
Yeah. His paw, he got a foxtail in his paw.
A foxtail. So that's only about a 3-day thing, right?
Well, the problem is that they didn't get it all. So half of it was still in there. So a week later, it was still festering and stuff. So
got infected.
But now he's good.
How long's he got to wear the?
A couple more days.
A couple more days of the cone.
Does he run into the walls with the cone?
Yeah, we call him Crash now.
Yeah, yeah. My lab. I had a lab with the cone, and it just boom, 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 and then they run in the labs. They're big, and they run right into your thighs. They don't. That thing hurts.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's the dog's name?
So he runs into my shin.
What's the dog's name?
Zeus.
Zeus. Let's say hello to Zeus. Let me pick his age out. I gotta scan Zeus and see how old he is. I think I can get within 1 year of Zeus. I'm a dog. Let's see if I can do this. Putting pressure on myself, Lou.
Here he is.
Okay. Wait a minute. That's one of those. Gosh, the type of dog I know that
miniature
type of dog.
Schnauzer.
Yeah, miniature Schnauzer. Exactly. Let me see his face. Zeus. Let me see.
Zeus, look at the camera.
Zeus. Okay, Zeus. Oh, a little puppy eye. Oh, let me see his teeth.
Oh, he's got. Here.
Come on, Zeus.
buddy.
Boy, Dan, you're making it easy. The cone is in the way.
Yeah.
He's
got nice white teeth. They look clean. Zeus is 3.
Younger.
He's not even 2 yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 18 months.
Yeah, those teeth. If I saw teeth up a little higher, yeah, he's not even 2. Okay, Zeus. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have a dog day. We got to pick up a dog day. Maybe one of the off days, Lou. Maybe after the trade deadline, a week from Thursday. Maybe we'll have bring your dog to Norcal Sports Network. He's got another dog. Okay, let's see this one. This is a bigger dog.
Up.
That is not a
jealousy
miniature Schnauzer. That is a. Is that part poodle?
Yes, he's a golden doodle.
Golden doodle. There we go.
Poodle.
Oh, I love golden doodles. Yeah, they're golden retrievers. All right, let's see. Oh, he looks young too.
He's big.
You can look at his teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, he's 3. He's the one that's older, been around longer.
He's been around longer, but he's 8.
He's 8. Oh, he went to the dentist. He went to the dentist.
He did go to the dentist.
Yeah. I'll tell you a product I used from Pet Lab. It's this little powder you put in their food. Cleans their teeth. Gets all the tartar off. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it makes their breath a little better too. Well, we got deloading in here. The big D. You could see the big D here. That's his head right there.
I need to add a profile picture.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just the big D. That's not always. You don't want to be known as. Well,
All right, next time I come on, I'll have a profile picture.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, Matthew says he loves pup time. Yeah, it's pup time, man. It's you've heard of it, signing times with Alex and Lee. You ever heard that one, guys? I mean, if you got kids, if you got older kids, it's signing times with Alex and Lee. It's a little show for kids. We got pup time with with Dan and Lou. We got pup time with Dan and Lou. I mean, come on.
I got a question.
Oh,
did you guys
did not,
see
Senior.
the
I need to do
I think
that.
it was a Bleacher Report writer he writes on the MLB, but he's a Bleacher Report writer. He was talking about a possible Adley Rutschman trade to the Giants.
Wow.
Did you guys see any of that report?
I think I did
like
see
earlier
that
today.
I
did see that on the rumor report, the Major League Baseball rumors. ESPN was mentioning him.
Dan,
what do you think
about that? I would love Rutschman. Give me Rutschman. Would you trade Bailey in the deal? I would. Why would you get Adley Rutschman and keep Bailey just, I guess, as a backup? I wouldn't make Adley the backup.
You still got Tom Murphy on the team. Come on, he's good enough as a backup. I don't know if the guy actually exists. He could be an AI since nobody's ever seen him, but he is our backup. Tom Murphy.
I need to find the Bryce Eldridge home run today. Senior, where was that? I saw it earlier. Wait, you know what? I sent it out. I'll pull it up. Did you guys see the Bryce Eldridge walk-off today?
Yeah. Was it last night or was it today?
Today, I think.
He had a homer and a double last night, didn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah, we showed the videos.
Walk off today.
Yeah,
I can send it in the private chat if I'm allowed to do that.
Wait a minute. I've got it right here because I sent it out to a group text, and I just got to pull up the site. There it is. Oh, it's one of my things I follow. Okay, hold on. I just need to pull it up right here, and I'll get to it. MILB Central. Okay.
Guys, I got to run. I just wanted to hop on for pup time and say, good win today. So unfortunate they have a day off because there's some momentum building right now.
Yeah. You want to see the Bryce Eldridge walk-off homer before you depart?
Sure.
Here it is. We've got sound on this too. Let's see. Hold on, we'll pull it right here.
Edge. Eldridge swings and drives it deep to right. That's going to wind up near the Tower Bridge, and it's going to end this ball game. Bryce Eldridge walks it off for the River Cats.
Wow. You got a
back-to-back games with a big fly for the big fella.
Let's see it again.
The Gatorade bath.
Swings and drives it deep to right. That's going to wind up near the Tower Bridge, and it's going to end this ball game.
There you go, guys. Bryce Eldridge with the walk-off today in Sacramento. Second consecutive day for the home run. So, Dallas, great to have you on.
When do you think we see him, Dan? Do you think we see him?
I think we'll
in
see
August?
him. I've been saying it since the season began.
Third week of August.
The series in San Diego on the road. That's around the 18th, 19th of August. I think you see him for that series. It allows them to call him up and still keep his rookie status for next year intact. And it gives him, the time he needs to keep plugging away in Sacramento. So that would be my best guess. And it would allow him to be playoff eligible and still be a rookie next year.
Hopefully he keeps it going.
Yeah. So we will let you head on out, and we will bring in Johnny Chisari as he is going to pinch hit for Dallas. There he is.
What's going on, Dan? How you doing, Lou?
Not bad. Hey, that hat with that fan, that's a pretty good look. That it makes it look like an extra wing on your bill. Is that an extra long bill, or what is that? Or is that the fan? What's let me see that bill.
That's just the fan. That's just the fan, but yeah.
Yeah.
The fan's up there if needed. But Lou, Devers looks healthy. That's interesting.
Yeah, what happened to his back? I know, just rumors. You know, you can't believe everything you read now that he's coming across. And then, hey, JC, I'm going to be in Vegas, so we have a booth 2 of the days. So if you want to come watch college football, totally catered at Westgate, I will let you know when I'm there. You're more welcome. But let's talk about the Giants. Yeah,
that's by the house. I appreciate that, Lil. And the Giants, it's hard for me to give Verlander any credit, but at least he didn't give up 7 runs in like 3 innings. So there you go.
Hey, JC, I have a question. Did it seem like he was one big hit away of not making it to the third, the second, the third, the fourth? But, maybe he was due for a game like this. You know what I mean? Where he's come, as Dan said, he probably lost 3 to 5 possible wins with the Giants bullpen. Maybe he deserved this, but it was a gut check.
Lou, but he did get it. One thing that helped him. Acuna had today off.
Yeah.
And they were all crucial when he wasn't in there, where, he would have been batting when that happened. Yeah, good point.
I mean, if Acuna would have faced Verlander today, there's no telling how many homes he would have hit off him. So take it for what it is. You accept the break. Look, in Verlander's defense, and he doesn't have many, I do distinctly remember him blowing like 3 games for him, especially when Ryan Walker was the actual closer, and the Angel game comes to mind very vividly. So he probably should already have like 2 or 3 wins, but I'll accept the fact that he won today. But he's still not good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be ready to crown him as on
Definitely
this
not.
rotation.
I mean, today was the grossest good start of the year. He didn't give up a hit till the 5th inning, but he also kept guys on every inning. So
yeah,
he walked 5, but he didn't give up a hit till the 5th. It was one of the weirdest pitches or like starts I've seen.
Doesn't Atlanta just look done? I mean, like they just are ready to Cancun's already.
I think last night's loss where they got torpedoed, they're done now because they didn't come out today. They were flat as a pancake.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And even Strider said it. Hey, it's going to be. He even I don't know if you saw his press conference. He goes, we're not playing up to our level, and what sucks is we're going to lose some close guys on this team, which means a couple guys are going to be dealt any day.
All right. You guys want to talk about something interesting here? A little controversy, maybe. How about this? Eldridge, Mitchell and Ness, our first baseman, future first baseman for next 10 years. And you got Rafi Devers signed for the next 8 years, who says he enjoys being in the field rather than just being a DH, so he didn't have to think about his next bat all the time. What does this do for the Giants? Does this move Eldridge to the outfield?
Yes.
I think the easiest fix is just send Bryce to the DH spot.
But do you want a 21-year-old only DHing who's athletic and his head's like, I mean, look at how much Devers has struggled at times. Do you want? Well,
that's the thing, is that ideally I'd like him in left, but if I had the choice of just Devers or Bryce in that first base DH spot, I'd rather have Rafi at first because he's already had 900 plus games out of like 1,000 in his career in the field. I think it's harder.
He's played third base, but see, Bryce, my concern is a 21-year-old kid, 21, whatever he's going to be when he gets here, it being an everyday DH, it's going to get into his head when he has 2 strikeouts in a row. And then he's like, I got to wait like 45 minutes. I'll just sit here. I'll go down underneath and I'll take some swings. And I think, when I played baseball, I love defense as much as I did hitting because it's part of the game. And if you're just like hitting and you're struggling, it's like, dang, that sucks. The game goes by so much quicker when you're and you don't think about your next at bat because you're thinking in the field. But if you're just a DH and you get off to strike, I think it could get into the guy's head.
Can I ask you this, Dan?
Yeah.
Do you think it's easier? Like Devers has already had that success playing the field and hitting. Don't you think it'd be easier for Bryce to acclimate towards a DH only role when he's already this young and he hasn't spent the however many years doing both, like in the field and hitting? Like, would it be easier for Raffy to just switch to that spot or for Bryce to start out with that as he comes into the majors?
Maybe you start him out like that, but I would start getting this guy
ready for right field
or left. Left's a little easier, especially at Oracle.
Where are you going to put Ramos?
Ramos can learn right field. He's not been great at all in left field, but he's played center field last. Look, it just takes reps. And
I would not trust Ramos in right field in Oracle. The guy can't play left there. How the hell is he going to play right there?
Well, he played center decently last year at times. He wasn't great, but he was better in center than he was. He was better in center than left.
I don't think he can get much worse than right than it already has been in left.
Well, deloading, you're right. I'll give him credit for the catch today, Lou. I got to give him something because the defense is terrible, but he did make a great catch today, so there is that.
Yeah, Sue says, hope Eldridge doesn't become one-dimensional, a Dave Kingman type. Yeah.
There's no way. He's actually athletic, and he could hit.
Right. That's why I would put him in the outfield in the corner. Look at who plays outfield. Aaron Judge is 6'7". Who's the other? Kurtz is not as tall, but
the guy from Pittsburgh plays center
James
field.
Wood. James Wood plays left field. He's
the guy from
6'7".
Pittsburgh, the guy that launches the 500-foot homers.
O'Neal
Cruz next week.
Yeah,
O'Neal Cruz.
He's a freak.
Yeah,
he's a freak. He's a real. Ellie De La Cruz, isn't he like 6'5", 6'6"?
He's 6'6".
But those guys are more athletic. Cruz and De La Cruz. But James Wood, he's very athletic, but he's lanky. Judge, I think you're seeing guys that can play. I think he can play. Hey, I saw Dave Kingman play in the field, and he was not athletic. So Bryce can play the field. I think you got to start making him an outfielder. And I don't know how long. Aaron says, hot take, Buster sees Eldridge as a one-trick pony and eventually moves him.
I don't see it. For what? Unless it's for a starting pitcher who could actually make an impact this year, absolutely not.
Senior says Devers needs to be a good teammate and sack up and be a big fat DH.
It seems like Adonis and Devers like each other. I think the Devers being a bad teammate saves a little bit overblown. He seems like
I think he's fine.
What has Devers done to be a bad teammate? Did I miss something?
I don't think he's done anything. Some people, including myself, has said he seems very shy. Is he engaged or is he? I don't think he's a malcontent or a problem, but he seems it just takes a while to get acclimated. He's going to be fine. Look, that was
Well,
a
he's
great
friends with
trade.
Adames.
Yeah. That's what we've been talking about, Senior. I don't know if you were in here earlier, but we've been talking the last 5 minutes about Eldridge being an outfielder. And
Lou, I want Gray.
McRae?
Sonny
Say it
Gray.
one more time.
Oh, Gray. Sonny Gray. I thought you said you wanted McRae.
You want Sonny Gray, the pitcher? You're going to have to give
Lou,
something up. And he makes good money.
The Cardinals are not good. They did something today I didn't think was possible. The Rockies shut someone out for the first time in 221 games.
Yeah,
Johnny, I don't know if you have a mic or if, but you if we replay this, they're going to say you're AI. Because your lips are moving and they're not matching with your lips, your words. Let me
That's
see.
a little bit weird.
Yeah, I think you're AI. Who are you? Who are you right now? I want to know. No, we're kidding. Johnny,
they're only 2.5 games behind us.
Who? The Reds
Cardinals.
or the Cardinals?
You think the Cardinals are going to sell?
I don't think they're good is the problem, Lou. They don't look good.
Young. The question is, do they think they're good though? That's the big question. If
I
they
think
think they're good, they're not going to sell.
I think the Cardinals might try to sell. We'll see.
Deloading. You lose 2 out of 3 to the Rockies and get shut out by them. That has to send a message that you're not good.
Yeah, I mean, but like one series isn't going to define what you've done the entire season.
Isn't that what happened to us?
500.
Yeah,
we didn't lose 2 out of 3 to the Rockies.
Oh no, that's right. We got swept at home by Miami. You're right.
Yeah.
You think the Braves move off of Murphy? He'd fit in well
what do you
here.
Think about that, Dan?
I do. I like Tom Murphy. He's got 16 homers on the season, and the Braves would be foolish to not move off of him. They have Drake Baldwin, who's their future.
But isn't Murphy only? Is he a rental? I think he
signed for 3 more years.
No, he got 3 more years.
Do you trade him straight up?
What's that? Straight up for
Bailey,
what?
Bailey, and maybe one other guy.
Would the Braves say yes?
Let me pull up the trade machine here and see what.
He's one of the 4 they said the Braves are going to sell.
Well, they're probably going to try and get off Ozuna Dulu, but he's banged up. So
yeah, Dan's always been a fan of Ozuna. I just think
I'm not a fan of Ozuna anymore. He's got a hip issue. I wouldn't touch him. I wouldn't touch him.
I don't think Ozuna is the type of guy the Giants would go after.
Well,
though
he would have been if he wasn't hurt for a DH. If Devers was playing first base, he would have been a great DH if he wasn't hurt. But
I just think in general, I don't think that's the type of guy Buster would want to bring into the clubhouse.
Yeah, maybe.
It just feels like a very non-Giants guy. You know what I mean?
I wonder if the Braves.
Sorry, Johnny, what were you saying?
D'Lo and Braves. I wonder if they would trade Sale while he's injured, because he's back August 18th when he could actually play again.
Let me see what the value is here on. He may not have the great let's see.
Something I was thinking about the other day when you were on that trade machine site is if you tried to do the Devers trade, what it would say back to you. Like if you put in a trade for Devers with Kyle Harrison, Jordan Hicks, what would the trade machine?
Well, let's just reverse it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it and reverse it. Let me finish this Sean Murphy and see what they're even saying. Because of his contract, I don't think he's got a huge. You know what? Screw it. I can't even find Sean Murphy on the first few pages. So let's do that. Let me go to the Red Sox. And we'll just reverse re-engine.
And will it take that you're taking the whole salary into consideration on the?
Oh yeah, it takes the salary. That's what makes somebody have not the greatest value. All right, so we got Red Sox, and the Giants, we're going to give. Oh, let me go to the first page. That's what the problem is. Okay. So Garrett Crochet's the top value. Okay. Who did they get? They got
Jordan. They got Hicks. They got Harrison. And
Tibbs.
who else? Yeah.
Tibbs and
James
Mello.
Tibbs.
Okay. Tibbs is a 9.1. He's going to the Giants. Let's see. We don't even see if where is. Oh, there's Kyle Harrison. Jeez, what a week. That's bad value for Carrot. He used to be over a 30. Now he's down to a 4.7.
He's
okay. So we got Hicks, Harris.
Agreed, Lou.
Yeah, so many prospects become bust. It's crazy. I can't even find Jordan Hicks, man. Is he in the negatives?
He is in the negatives, Dan. The guy's not good.
I know he's not good, but he's signed for is he that is let's see. Jordan Hicks.
The fact you can't find him is a sign that he sucks.
Jordan Hicks. He's not on the first 5. Oh, there he is. Minus 18.7. Wow. And then what was the other guy? Bello.
Oh, he was he's an 18-year-old kid. I don't know what kind of value he's gonna have, but
I don't even know if they have. Oh, there he is, Jose Bello. He's like 0.04. Okay, so now we do this, and then we get Rafi Devers. And Rafi Devers. Let's get to him.
The Giants definitely won that trade. My goodness.
Oh, I think for sure. I mean, I would do that trade all day long. But time tells. Let's see. Devers is not on the first page. What?
Well, probably because of his massive contract, Dan.
Yeah, of course.
People forget Boston and the Giants have the exact record right now.
Yeah, I know. Well,
So.
The thing is, Boston, though, I still don't like their bats. Their pitching might be okay. I mean, they're still in a tough division, and I still don't think Boston makes the playoffs, even though I think they are in like a wild card spot right now, Lou. I think they're like a half game ahead of Tampa for the last spot.
Yeah. I mean, I got Toronto and Tampa Bay to win that division.
You sign guys to a big contract. It's really Marco Luciano. Guess what his value is?
5.
Well, he's been hitting in the minors, and he looks like actually might be kind of good. So
he's got the same value as Sean Jelly and Tristan Beck. 0. Just
that's our guys.
Just an even 0. Luis Matos 0. Brett Wisely 0. Spencer Bivens 0. Wilmer Flores minus 0.8. Matt Chapman minus 3.3. Verlander minus 3.9. Jung-Hoo Lee minus 7.6. Robbie Ray minus 13.8. Willie Adames minus 38.3. Rafi Devers minus 59. Okay.
Why is Ray negative?
Probably
based on the contract.
Yeah, 29.3. I think he's making. He's almost 30
million.
Like
people don't like paying the money, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so here's your trade machine. What it looks like if you just flip the trade. You say, "Hey, let's redo it." Oops, there it is. Minus 59 to minus 4. So the Giants didn't give up any surplus value except Tibbs and a little bit to Harrison. But you didn't have to give up a lot because of the contract. You ate it. If Boston, let's say Boston paid half that contract, Devers' value would be way higher.
Has Harrison pitched in the majors since the trade?
I don't know. He's still in AAA, Will.
Where he deserves. Okay. Just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
George Curry says the trade machine is ridiculous. Well, it's a tool, but they do promote that 93% of their trades would have been gone through, would have been, the trades that are out there. I don't know.
Does Buster know how to work it, or does he call you, Dan?
He calls me.
Say, hey, Dan, I'm not 100%. Does he call you? Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Calls me.
Him being new in the job, I'm just not 100% sure.
He needs a little help, something with I just help him out, and I just, he says, put it on Twitter, Dan.
Hey, that's better than what we had the last 6 years, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'd rather that.
Yeah, Buster calls Chapman Law Group. That's right. He calls Chapman Law Group for sure. Oh, wow. I'm ready to get out of here, guys. I'm getting stiff.
Speaking of Chapman, Dan, Chapman hit about like 330 against the Braves this year with the 6 games he had against them with like 2 home runs. So that kind of boosted the good old average that he has.
Yeah.
So, Dan, Webb goes Friday night against the Mets.
Yes.
And then your buddy goes Sunday, undecided.
Well, they got Webb and Ray lined up again, Lou. I'm going to chalk up Toronto.
Webb, Ray, and undecided Sunday.
Yeah.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
And all night games, Dan.
When did Root pitch? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay,
come back on Monday. That'd be fine. Because of
Verlander pitched today. So that would be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Verlander's going to go Monday. I'm going to say Roop goes Sunday. He pitched Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tuesday? He pitched. When did they play? Monday night? Yeah. No, Tuesday night he won.
Yeah,
Tuesday
they have Roop going Monday.
Wednesday, Thursday,
against
Friday,
Pittsburgh.
Saturday. I could see Roop maybe getting that extra day. They may make a trade. Here's what I think, guys. They're either going to do one of 3 things. They're going to do a opener on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to either bring up Wisenhunt for a start, or even a Mason Black who's on the 40. One of those guys. He's not eligible. He's got to wait 15 days or whatever it is, since he got sent down.
Yep.
So opener, Wisenhunt, or Black gets called up for that start on Sunday, or there's a deal made with somebody who's their rotation. They just pitched in the last day or 2. And I would have said Zach Eflin, because I would have said you could go Roop Sunday and Eflin could pitch Monday or Tuesday. He just pitched today. If you wanted to, people think I love Zach Eflin. I'm not crazy about Zach Eflin. I just know he's the type of guy
better than what they have.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that the Giants go after because it doesn't cost barely anything to get him, and he's a veteran, and you're just looking for somebody to give you 5 innings and 2 runs or less. That's all the Giants want. Give us 5 innings, keep us in the game.
I still like loose thought on Mitch Keller, because he is an actual former All-Star. I don't hate it, Lou, if they could pull it off and not.
Yeah. And he's got 3 years after this year. He's supposed to pitch against Roop on Monday.
Yeah, I know.
Let him pitch against us, and if he shuts us out, do not let him leave.
Yep.
Posey will forfeit a game before they do an opener. Who's pitching? Oh, Keller is pitching against us?
Yeah, we did miss Schemes.
Yeah, Schemes supposed to pitch Sunday, unless there's a rain out. Hopefully there's no rain out. You never know, because if they have a rain out, Schemes will then go Monday, and then Keller would go Tuesday.
That would be a problem, yeah.
Where's Pittsburgh playing this weekend?
Or we get the rain out as soon as the first inning starts, and then Skeen's start is wiped off the board.
Yeah, there you go.
You're not getting a rain out in San Francisco for sure. Where's Pittsburgh?
They're at home. They're at home against Arizona.
Okay, that they're not getting any games rained out because Arizona, they're only going there once. They're not bringing Arizona back. They will do a double header, or whatever it takes, and they'll play those guys till midnight. They don't have games canceled when they'll get at least 5 innings in. They're not gonna, not with this new schedule. There's no chance for teams to do these makeups. But guys, we're gonna get out of here tonight. We definitely. Go ahead.
Nope. Are you still there, Dan? We lost you.
Did we lose me?
No, I just heard the music, man.
I'm here, right?
Yeah.
Am I here?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Yeah. And Kristen, that game is at Dover's. The Dover racetrack is the baseball game. It's going to be played over the racetrack. They're building a stadium.
That's going to be sick.
That's awesome, man.
Saturday. Yeah.
All right. Well, awesome, guys. Tomorrow
Big
night,
win. It's always fun.
Day off. I don't know. Are we going to do something tomorrow night? Maybe. I think we'll take the night off, Luke.
Because Friday could be late.
Yeah, we'll take tomorrow night off, and then we'll come back Friday night, and then we'll do a dog show in a couple weeks. So, have a great night, everybody. Thanks.